Okay, this is now we've done our setup row. In my little miniature version here, I had 66 stitches as part of my setup, so that formed 11 triangles of 6 stitches each. Now, if you're working with self-striping yarn, you don't need to change yarns. If you're working with 2 colors, then this is where you add your next color yarn. And what I'm going to do is join the last triangle I knit on the right needle and join it to the first triangle I knit that's on the left needle, or in this case, or left side. I'm doing magic loop in working these. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is pick up 6 stitches along that long edge and to form the basis of that, and I go through each loop Okay, so that's 2, 3, that's 4, 5, okay, those are my 6 stitches that I picked up along the long edge of the triangle. So it looks like that. Now I'm going to work for the next bit to form my rectangle. I'm going to knit this and join it to the triangle over here on my right. So to do that, I'm going to take the other needle and I'm going to slip the first stitch. And I'm keeping everything snug. So I'm slipping the first stitch and then I'm going to knit backwards the next 4. Okay. So now I will have 5 stitches on my left needle and 1 turquoise one on my right needle. Okay, and it looks like that. Now I'm going to take this last stitch and I'm going to knit it together, or knit backwards together, or purl it if you're purling, with the first stitch on the last triangle, and I'm going to drop both stitches. And it looks loose because I joined it there. And I'm just going to pull it snug. So now I've got 6 stitches over here on the left needle, and I've got 5 stitches left on the last triangle that I knit on my setup. So now I'm going to knit back on those 6 stitches. Five, 6. And again, like before, and every time you get to this end, you're going to slip the first stitch and then knit backwards the next 4. Okay, now I've got 5 stitches over there. I'm going to take the last stitch and I'm going to join it, knit together with the next stitch on the triangle, and drop, if I do it correctly, I'll drop both stitches. And it's not cooperating because this is what happens when you try to make a video and knit at the same time. There we go, and I dropped the 2 stitches, and now I've got 4 left on the right triangle, and I still have 6 stitches in the turquoise. Again, I'm going to knit it back. Okay, and return we go. Slip 1. we go. Okay, so now I got 5 here, 1 there, and like before, I'm going to join it with the next stitch on the triangle and knit them together. So now I've got 3 stitches remaining on the triangle and 6 on this side. Okay, and we go back. Okay, and here we go back. Okay.
What's your name? My name is Emma. How old are you, Emma? I'm 15. What are you singing today? I'm going to sing True Colors by Cindy Lauper. Nice.
Okay, now we've done the 5, and now we're going to join these together. There we go. That one went smoothly. Now I've got 2 left from the original triangle, and then 6 on the left side. Okay, I'm going to slip one and knit backwards. Okay, I'm at the last stitch, and I'm going to knit backwards these 2 together. Okay, and now I've got 1 stitch from my original triangle left. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. Okay, and here we go. There we go. And we go backwards one last time. This is the last. Okay, and now I'm at the last stitch, and I'm going to knit these 2 together like that. Okay. Okay, so now I've joined the entire triangle together. So now that I've done that, now it's time to pick up the next 6 stitches. So I'm going to do that. Look for my little ridges. And this is one area, knitting it down. It's a little sloppy, but I'm going to pick up one. And okay. And you pick up knitting wise all the way down. That's 3. Okay. And you want to pick up 6 stitches. I got 4, 5, forth a sixth one in there. There you go. So now I've got 6. And then I'm going to knit backwards. Even though I just picked up 6, I'm not going to join the 2 together. I'm going to knit backwards 1 row. Knit forward 1 row. Okay, and careful, don't knit the original 6. You want to stay with the new 6. So it's easy to keep going and pick up the 6th stitch from the first rectangle. Don't do that. Just stay with the 6, and then you slip the first one. Okay, all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to slip the first one, knit backwards the next 4, and then I'm going to knit 2 together. Okay, now, whoops, careful to take off the stitch. I'm going to do, and then I'm going to knit back and join the 2 triangles just like I did at the start of the video. From this point on, all of the new rectangles will be formed in the manner that this one was done. Only the very first one's different because you're starting, that's how you start the rectangle after you've done the setup. Okay? Hopefully this helps. And that's it. I'll be doing a part 3 shortly.